Hello. Hello. How do you do? Grim trying to cheat. Oh dear. Well, yeah, I don't know why the on-screen chat's not working. Who knows? It might just work on its own after a while. Who knows? It could happen. It's not entirely impossible, is it? I don't know. But yeah, I tried I didn't completely remake it again. I could do that next time. But I tried trying to... apparently this happened recently. And they suggested, oh, try disabling and re-enabling extra emotes and things like that, but none of that works. So yeah, just a bit annoying, isn't it? But yeah, I guess we're doing it old school today with no on-screen chat. Press escape. Starting the game. Doing it on agent difficulty. Let's watch this amazing intro again. France 1944, the most cruel war of all time, shattering Europe and the world, is reaching its climax. The British agent Violet Summer lies in a remote hospital. Badly hurt, she is haunted by dreams and memories. I don't think that's anything new, is it, Fred? Yeah. I don't know why. That's always been a thing. I feel like that's always been a problem.
I long to be back in the war.
Okay. And the thing is, as well, I'm gonna have to try and read people's messages out loud all the time so people know what I'm on about.
That was my true home.
What a bollock, eh? At least when you watch it,
inhuman beings.
When you watch it back on Twitch, you can still see the
Butchers
chat.
on a field full of corpses.
Just tell YT to do one, true.
Corrupt and depraved.
Could do that, yeah.
Only a sum of viscera, blood and bone. Creatures without souls.
I think I paraphrased quote 2 quite well, considering I hadn't watched that thing since when it was originally aired back in 2015. Like, I remembered it fairly well, I think. And even the misspelling is actually accurate, because they misspelled it initially on the show, and then fake Sam Hauser corrected it. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, the reason why I'm talking over this is because I've already watched it, and it's really not that interesting. Well, it could be interesting, but I restarted the stream trying to fix on-screen chat, and it hasn't worked, so I don't know.
The main entrance was secured like the Fear's bunker. Fortunately, every rat's nest has a second entrance. I had to try and find it.
Basically, I'm in a steaming mood, yeah?
I jumped over a wooded area that bordered on the rear of the complex. Unfortunately, my equipment was stuck at the top of a blasted tree during the landing. To make matters worse, I saw that the area was guarded by Waffen-SS troops. Those units had one basic rule: take no prisoners. Exactly like me.
Pretty much, yeah. So here's Birmingham. Find the entrance to the bunker. Daniel Radcliffe was clearly ad-libbing when he read your script. Yeah, he was. Got paid a lot of money for that script, let me tell you. But yeah, colored silhouette lets you know if you're hidden in shadow. In certain situations, you may
take the soldier out of the way.
perform specific actions. You can sneak up on your enemies and kill them. Like that. You can pick up their bodies. And you can toggle aiming modes, which seems silly when you've got a knife. You can switch shoulders though, so that's good. That's when you know a game isn't totally terrible. Yeah, this is Dishonored, but brown and third person. No, it's not. That's a very kind comparison, I think. Saving content. So this is where we got up to before I rage quit before. Trying to fix the on-screen chat. But yeah, I don't know. That's a mystery to me, the on-screen chat palaver.
I had to wait until they separated.
But yeah, I've barely played this game.
Endlich mal wieder frische Luft, was? Du sagst es. Na, trotzdem. Der Luft dort ist kaum auszuhalten.
Yeah, I can see that.
Er ist vorn und bewacht die andere Brücke, falls er überhaupt noch was peilt. Der ist schon wieder sternhagelvoll. Kein Wunder.
Also quite a kind comparison. There's like a seam in the ground there, it doesn't look very good. Hopefully that's fine. That is a very cool story, Graham. Off to a good start.
Hab sie!
Oh, at least you like go into the game immediately. There's no load screen. That's nice. I think maybe I'll just get the second guy immediately.
I had to wait until they separated.
Finally some fresh air, right? You're right. I was inside the bunker for a short while. The stink is unbearable. Where's Herman? He is at the front, guarding the other bridge. If he still got it, he is drunk again. Yeah, that's the guy we killed. No wonder. What he went through is hard to bear. Well, I will go for a walk. You do that. That didn't look great, did it? Wow, they're pretty good at hearing your footsteps, it turns out. Kill me.
I had to wait until they separated.
Well, I hope she gets better soon, Grim.
Dort ist kaum auszuhalten. Wo ist eigentlich Hermann? Er ist vorn und bewacht die andere Brücke, falls er überhaupt noch was peilt. Der ist schon wieder sternhagelvoll. Kein Wunder. Was der erlebt hat, ist nicht so leicht zu verdauen. Naja. Ich vertrete mir noch ein bisschen die Beine. Mach das.
The stealth kills are not very satisfying. So he stands there for quite a while. But then he sees the body, which is fair enough. Can I stab him while he's looking at the body? No, he turns around. Look, of course he does. Well, this game's great. I love it.
Treffer!
Why would he turn around? That goes against, like, stealth game rules. Stealth game, when they see a body, they go and look at the body. In this game, they're actually kind of smart. They're like, oh, I'm actually going to look
I
around
had to
instead.
wait until they separated.
Na, endlich mal wieder frische Luft, was? Du sagst es. Bleib kurz im Bunker. Der Muff dort ist kaum auszuhalten. Wo ist eigentlich Hermann? Der ist vorn und bewacht die andere
Scripted
Brücke,
AI, ja.
falls er überhaupt noch was peilt. Der ist schon wieder sternhagelvoll. Kein Wunder. Was der erlebt hat, ist nicht so leicht zu verdauen. Naja.
You do
Mir
that.
noch ein bisschen die Beine. Mach das. Hoffentlich kommt bald die Ablöse.
Search body. Collectible. I got 100 experience points. You receive experience points for each secured collectible. With every 1000 XP collected, you can upgrade your character's skills. So there you go. It's just like Robocop Rogue City. Good luck, Grim, enjoying your unforgettable luncheon. So there is a incentive to go and explore, so that's kind of nice. And the collectibles actually do something, it's not just a worthless thing tacked on. I know I've got 200 EXP already. I feel amazing about that. Can't get in through there, so what about the hole? Oh, it's like Batman, Arkham Asylum, which actually came out after this. Same year though. The way it went in the first person there. My relief ought to be here any moment if he hasn't overslept again, the loser. I bet they were drinking again last night. They pinched a crate of schnapps from the ration for the lost. It's not like they would notice. They aren't quite right in the head. Yeah, of course, Fred. Did you enjoy that bit?
I could use the morphine here to increase my chances.
But my morphine's all full. Use morphine to freeze difficult situations temporarily. While in morphine mode, you can try to hide yourself or bring down a tough enemy even from the front. Other actions are not possible in morphine mode. What do you think of my morphine mode? This game seems shite, doesn't it? It seems terrible. Oh.
Jeden Moment muss die Ablöse da sein. Wenn er nicht wieder verpennt hat, die Pfeife. Die haben sich bestimmt letzte Nacht
What's that?
gesoffen.
Oh, it's health, but my health's full. I do own that, yeah. Hello, Real Tech 9. That's a disappointing opinion. Me and Fred are Robocop remake defenders. Alright, so I need to get in closer.
To increase my chances.
But see, the problem is here, they obviously tell you, oh, you can use morphine to do this and do that. But they don't really accurately explain how it works, if you know what I mean. So I didn't realize what was going to happen, and I didn't realize it was only going to last. Well, it makes sense that it only lasts a certain amount of time, but I had no idea how long that was going to be. And, yeah.
They won't be doing anything to anyone. Ever again.
The music's banging though, isn't it? I like that the body stays upright when you die, when holding it. The bullets seem to work quite well, yeah. Do I have morphine from the get-go? No. I need to go over there. That guy's eyesight's really good. He spotted me from like across the way.
I could use the morphine here to increase my chances.
Let's go around this way. Let's not go that way.
They won't be doing anything to anyone. Ever again.
But I want to go back and get the morphine.
I could use the morphine here to increase my chances.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I mean, apart from the fact on-screen chat doesn't work, and the fact that this game seems rubbish. But, you know, apart from those two things, I'm doing fine. Doesn't sound quite as good, Fred, does it? Doesn't have quite the same ring to it. Maybe we'll just leave the morphine behind. Health is full.
Here to increase my chances.
This game might be a bit like Dark though, where Dark I started off being absolutely horrible, and then it eventually got kind of tolerable once you got into the swing of how the game actually worked. I hit the button.
I could use the morphine here to increase my chances.
Alright, let's just go for it.
They won't be doing anything to anyone. Ever again.
Kill all enemies silently. 500 out of 1,000. How could I have done it any better? Oh, collectibles. I'm a soldier, apparently.
The first step was done. I was finally in the bunker. The fuel depot was certain to be in the lowest level to protect it from bombing raids. The mishap with my lost equipment would not stop me, but without explosive charges, the situation was hopeless. But the Germans were sure to have explosives stored somewhere in the bunker. Soon they would see what they were good for. A German fuel depot and an explosive charge sounded like a very promising combination. The problem was I had to be back outside before this rendezvous developed chemistry.
Rendezvous is a good word. I like it.
Lockers like this often had useful things in them.
Well, that's convenient. I have a gun now. I don't know, it probably doesn't come across on this stream, but the game just generally looks and feels like unpleasant. View collectible. The Hanseatic cities Hamburg, Bremen, and Lübeck awarded with this Medal of Bravery and special war merits in World War I. Do you not mean the Great War? Yeah, it's like The Godfather. Go for it, yeah. I got him. I did it, Fred. I did it. I killed the man. I mean, that was probably a bit of a mistake, wasn't it? Using a precious bullet like that. This strikes me as the sort of game that would be stingy with ammo, but you know, we'll see. Oh, you move so slowly when you're crouched in this game. I know it said to break the fuse box, but I saw that one guy and I risked it for a biscuit.
Like this often had useful things in them.
I didn't get any biscuits though. Molding on the sides, yeah. Well, hopefully you managed to sort out your paperwork anyway. View collectible. Oh, I need to push this a little bit more. I needed to push it real good. It's not a bad looking game. Some decent lighting here. But the fluidity of this game just isn't really there on my end. I have to play it at 60 FPS, but it's like a rough 60 FPS. It just doesn't look or feel very good. And now I'm making you watch this, Fred. I feel bad about that. So let's break the fuse box and see what happens, eh? Check this out. Bastard. Looks like a zombie. Did you break it with your mind? Correct.
Lockers like this often had useful things in them.
Eyeshadow experiment. I do like her jacket. That's probably the game's biggest strength so far. Can I actually spend any of these points that the game has told me about? Oh, I would need stars apparently. You want stars? I'll give you stars. Excellent real tech, Nana. I'm happy to hear that. A shiny key. I like that it's a shiny key, not just any old key. The AI in this game seems hard to predict. You know what I mean? They very quickly turn around. When it seems like, oh, this is my chance, and then they just quickly turn around. Oh, that medikit doesn't heal you much at all. A little bit Max Payne-ish, actually, the health in the corner. What a compliment. The game looks smoother when I look at the OBS window. It actually looks better. Ugh. Ah, okay. Good to know, Fredster. Fred G dropping knowledge bombs. Classic Hitman keyhole peeking. Saving content. Anything nice in here?
Careful, broken fragments. Creeping silently over that was impossible.
Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stage because they just don't care. Can't take the smell. Can't take the noise. Got no money to move out. I guess I've got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far because the man with the tow truck repossessed my car. Reciting the first verse of the message was more fun than playing the game. I'm a frizz, but you know. Oh, there's a bloke here. Can I kill him through that? No, that would be too cool. That would actually be good if I could. There's a man not wearing too much in the way of clothing there. But there's a fully clothed man opposite. Fuse box didn't really seem to achieve much, did it? Lure enemies into your direction by whistling. Not working. I'm trying. The game's not having any of it. So the game's told me about a thing. It hasn't told me how to actually do it. What button is this? Whistle on the blank key? What button is that? Oh dear. Center camera seems like a pointless thing. I'm just gonna change that to E. Space? Oh, it might be space, yeah. I think you're right. They could have told you though. And that button on the menu could have just had, you know, like a little line, or even just, SPC or something, or anything. Anything. But yeah. There was another way back there, with the broken glass everywhere. But I don't know if I should go back there or not. Hello, Navam. I'm in a steaming mood, yeah, because on-screen chat doesn't work, yeah, and I have to play this shitty game. But, apart from that, I'm doing fine. Who knows, I might like this game later on, but at the moment, it's doing my head in. Alright, let's check this place out. Bottles there. I just entered that rather recklessly. What do you guys think of the way when you go into a door, it just goes black? You know what I mean? It's clearly like a little load screen. I feel like they could have done that more elegantly, Something that's more immersion friendly, Something that doesn't take you out of the game. Frame rate? Yeah, well, it's capped at 60. So I don't know, is it like bad frame pacing, I guess? But yeah, it is capped at 60, which should be fine, in theory, you would think. That lad isn't interested in moving, which could work to my advantage, I guess. Or is he gonna move? No. I can turn off the radio. No, it's hit. It is hitting 60. That was good, wasn't it? A rusty key?
These letters often contain useful information. Very interesting.
Did she just shot that man? I hope that didn't waste a bullet. What do you think of the merp noise? What? So, letters? A letter?
Dear
Great.
Gretchen,
Oh.
my thoughts turn constantly to how you are doing. Please don't worry about me. Even if so much is demanded of us, we will come through it together. Nothing bad can happen to me.
Why is it in grey
For I
text?
sense that I have a guardian angel. Many of my comrades have wound up in hospital with poisoning just because they do not pay attention to their gas masks. But that cannot happen to me. Please don't worry about me. We are even safe from airplanes here. What could happen to me? Don't give up hope, dearest. Whatever happens. One day I will return home, and then I will always be there for you. Heartfelt hugs and kisses. Your Carl.
Yeah. I feel like, well, we've already had quite a few already. So yeah, I think you're right, Fred. This is really smooth. See the looking through the keyhole? That is smooth as a baby's bum. And then the rest of it's like drying your bum with sandpaper. Cleaning your bum. Whatever. There's a bloke there. Let's be careful. No, you don't use up a bullet for that animation.
I could make good use of the mask.
View item. A gas mask with a respiratory filter. It will protect you against poisonous gas and deadly warfare agents, but will prevent whistling. Interesting, interesting, I guess. Can't flush the toilet, obviously. There's hidden morphine in morphine in the sink for some reason. Those takedowns are really bad, I think. Because that could be like one of the game's saving graces, I think, if like the stealth killing was really satisfying. But it's really not. What is that? Why is that twinkling? Oh, because of the body, I guess. The fact that it has an item on it. I guess that's what that is. But yeah, I'm glad I've got my gas mask anyway. I can stick that on whenever I feel gassed. Saving content. Locked. See, that there requires a gas mask. It's a medkit that I can't take. That's morphine that I can't take. I haven't used morphine since the game told me about it. Maybe I should, I don't know. I feel like morphine should be like a desperation move, you know?
I still needed an explosive charge first.
What about a rusty key? Or a shiny key? I mean, those worked previously. But you know what I mean though, like it's not actually bad looking. Like if you don't play it, like if you just look at a static screenshot, it's actually not that bad looking. But then you start playing it and it just doesn't feel very nice. What's the point in this room? It's got nothing in it. Went up all these stairs for absolutely nothing. There you go, I think that's another box quote for it. Oh yeah, I killed some people here already. I remember that. And then there's like some people there and there's some people here as well. Locked. So I do have to go around this one. You can paraphrase it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter that much, in my opinion. Some people might feel upset about that, but it doesn't bother me. I do agree with the paraphrase, if you know what I mean. Thank you. Seems balls. I think that's also true.
Gar nicht hässlich, das Luder.
What's my morphine button? Oh, spotted me immediately this time. The clipping is excellent. They heard that? Can you believe this, Fred? The door was closed. How good is their hearing? I don't get it. This is a wacky game, isn't it? The moment of black through doors, yeah, that strikes me as being very clumsy. But it's inconsistent, like obviously some doors like that open regularly. So yeah, they've obviously broken up the levels into little chunks with those black screens in between them. But yeah, it's just not very elegant. I feel like a better game would still have you open the door, but maybe have an animation or something attached to it, and the game sort of loads in the background while that door animation is happening, kind of thing. Even a slight fade would be better. Yeah, anything would be better. Even the Resident Evil, you know, door load screens, that would be better. As long as you can skip them. Anything would be better than that sudden black screen. It sticks out like a sore thumb. So I actually do need to look at the key, because I can't remember it. Controls. Morphine is F. Press F for morphine. The mighty morphine power button. Health phone. It's one of those games though where you're going to be at full health or you're going to be at no health because you die so quickly. So I guess somewhere in between is accurate then, Navan. Yeah, I wonder how long this game was in development for. The actual like gameplay design feels quite old. It's creaky, you know. This guy's not gonna move, is he? The gun feels like the ultimate desperation move. Oh, maybe not. Well, I've got no more bullets left.
The door was electrical. I definitely had to turn off the power first.
Das gibt's doch nicht! Komm raus, du Miststück!
Not quite, no.
Dreck jetzt wieder weg!
Are South Peak still going? Actually, I don't think they are. I might be wrong though. I get over this. Health. I don't need health. I need guns. What? I wonder what the game's reasoning is for not being able to pick up their weapons. It's always a bit lame in games, isn't it? No matter the game, it's always a bit lame if you can't pick up their weapons.
Warning. The door was electrified. I definitely had to turn off the power first.
Jetzt bist du dran!
Gamecock, yeah. That is, yep, that was a thing. I believe Legendary, the game that came out not too long before this, I believe that was a South Peak Gamecock joint. I think over here it was also published by Atari. But yeah, I believe that was a Gamecock South Peak banger. Can't remember many other stuff that these guys put out publisher wise. They weren't a big publisher. I mean, that's no surprise. You can see you can see the game here. It's clearly not exactly high quality or high budget. Is this game Eurojank? I have no idea where Replay Studios are based. Hello, GoldenEye. I did, sadly. I did. I hope you're doing well, though. West Europe? Okay. There's two lads. I've got 3 bullets. I've got no morphine. I can go back and get some more morphine now. Or I can sneak up here. Let's do that. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
I should be off.
One bullet left. Well, I've got no ammo left. Okay. That makes the room darker. I get it. Ooh. 100 XP away from hitting that poison mark. You can sprint. Doesn't feel like the sort of games that needs a sprint, but I appreciate that it's there. I mean, I'll guess I'll take this.
Very nice. That would do to blow up the fuel depot.
Okay, I know where to go. I can view that special item by doing this. A highly volatile TNT load whose explosive force could wreak havoc. I'm a bit sad I've got no ammo though. There's definitely nothing upstairs. I'm gonna check again. Going up the stairs is so jittery. No. Oh no, there's a collectible here. I'm glad I came. I've earned enough things to get a star. I think, yeah. So I can go for more morphine, which increases morphine mode's duration. Increase speed of sneaking. Increase the number of hits you take. I mean, stealth seems like the obvious one. It is a stealth gift after all. Where did that go? No, it worked. That's fine. I did a thing. So, saving content. Let's have a peek through the hole first. Oh, hold on. There's morphine here, isn't there? No, that's health. I thought there, yeah, there's morphine over here. No, there's not. Over here. Yes. I knew there was morphine somewhere. I've never seen a game that encourages morphine use so much. Locked. There's obviously some nice stuff in there. G toggles the gas mask. That seems reasonable.
That was the fuel depot. The room was full of poisonous fumes. In addition, there were explosive barrels everywhere. If firearms were used, everything could go up in a bang.
That's a good
Now
thing
we
I've
had to
got
find
no
the right
ammo.
place for the bomb.
Ein gottverdammter Dieb bist du. Den eigenen Kameraden und Waffenbruder bestehlen, das ist das Letzte.
Mann, jetzt hör aber mal auf. Ich hab gar nichts geklaut.
Lügner, du hast von meiner Schokolade gegessen. Du Dieb.
Vielleicht ist es ja der Obersturmbannführer gewesen.
Ha, von wegen. Du hast wohl gedacht, ich merke das nicht, was? Aber da hast du falsch gedacht. Du Scheißdieb.
Ach, halt doch endlich die Klappe. Hast du sonst keine anderen Sorgen? Trink dir lieber ein und lass mich zufrieden.
Auch noch frech werden, was? Jetzt gib mir sofort meine Schokolade zurück, du verdammter Dieb.
Kannst du nicht ein einziges Mal Ruhe geben? Da kommt dann ja der Kaffee hoch.
Du bist der letzte Dreck. Ein asoziales Element. Ich werde Meldung machen beim SD. Die werden dich an die Wand stellen.
Mensch, spuck mich doch nicht an, wenn du mit mir sprichst, du Arsch! Kannst du nicht die Rotze da pressen lassen beim Reden?
What's he on about? They're both wearing gas masks.
Ich werde Meldung machen. Gleich nach meiner Schicht. Schokolade klauen. Das gleicht Hochverrat. Du wirst schon sehen.
Weißt du was? Du kannst dir deine Schokolade in den Arsch schieben. Mir wird das hier zu blöd. Ich geh wieder. Tickst du nicht ganz richtig.
Cry of Fear, I haven't actually played it. Well, I think I've played it for like 5 minutes, but that doesn't really count. But yeah, maybe. I was thinking about it. Cry of Fear was on the maybe list actually this year for October, but I didn't do it. I feel like it's been on the maybe list for years at this point. So that's why they really want the chocolate. Good to know. Bruce Payne. Yes, that Bruce Payne guy. So many drugs. Oh yeah. SMH. So, what are we gonna do here? This guy seems quite jolly. Ooh, I like that. I noticed, you know the word cocaine? Some people say it like the way I just said it and say cocaine, but some people say the first bit so quickly it's like cocaine. It's like there's no O, it's just like an extra, it's like a k sound instead. That was actually some decent sneaking, Vodster. I'm impressed. Have you played this game, Voldene? Just out of interest? Out of curiosity? Shotgun shells, but no shotgun. Max, that's the one. So you were thinking about something to play, and it was between this or the Saboteur. Interesting. Well, I mean, my first impression of this game is that it's not very good, but it could get better. It's not like ultra terrible. I think conceptually it's quite cool. It has all the pieces, right? But it just doesn't look or feel very nice to play on like a basic level. Well, I tried to get this game working a few years ago, or like a year and a half ago.
I'll use the morphine here to increase my chances.
To get it to work, or at least increase your chances of it getting it to work, you need to install a legacy driver from like 15 years ago. If you need that, I can link it to you, but yeah. That's a weird thing that you have to do. I'm trying to see where it is I'm supposed to go. Yeah, yeah. Imagine a game with both of these people in it, actually. Sean Devlin and Violet Summer. Did you know? I was reading this earlier on Wikipedia. Also, we also call it Jimbopedia. Did you know that this game apparently, in the early stages of its development, was codenamed Sabotage? Yeah. There must be something in here. You would think. Perhaps I am dumb. Oh, there's a box here that I can push. Got a bit of Tomb Raider in it as well. Might need to move this body out of the way. No, it's fine. It's clipped straight through. I don't feel too stupid for that, because that wasn't actually that obvious, but I figured it out. I haven't had to do anything like that so far, up until this point. That is a massive explosive placement thing. I don't know if I should plant it immediately or should I try this door first. When I leveled up stealth, it said, "Oh, your snaking will be faster." Doesn't seem any faster at all, does it? I wonder how much faster it's supposed to be. Nice. Quite a lot of ammo. That's surprising. Well, when I say quite a lot, 18 shots strikes me as quite a lot for a game like this. Plenty of time.
To get out of here as quickly as possible. Soon it would resemble a city.
Look at this, proper action game now. Yeah, this is like... Look at this. It's kind of like the Series 7 intro of Games Master. Agent, I was an agent on that level. 6 out of 6 collectibles fine, it's pretty good. So I take it what it means by silent kills, it means like knife kills basically, because I killed quite a few people with the pistol and stuff and the morphine mode. But yeah, I guess that's not too bad, eh? 48 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. Oh, that's good to know,
Fred. There was a
Fred.
man whom I'd always wanted to meet. Colonel Willie Schunsel, better known as the Butcher of Paris.
Why would you want to meet him for?
It was no wonder that he was at the top of the list. It is just that so far no one had succeeded in coming close to him. We had learned that Schunsel wanted to see the looted art in the cathedral. As ever, he followed the siren call of gold. It was reported that every entrance to the interior of the cathedral was blocked, except for one door which led down into the crypt. However, the entire area was heavily guarded. I had to keep my eyes open, but an opportunity always arises.
Oh, and of course they took my shotgun away. Ah, dear, dear, dear. See, this looks kind of nice, doesn't it? Kind of. Kind of.
The House of God. Schunsel, where are you hiding? What are you praying for? Forgiveness of your sins?
Can you drop his body into the water? Hate video games sometimes. I did look and see if it was
Was für eine Aussicht.
around, and I didn't immediately see it, so I took that as a sign that we can leave that for now. Not terrible, this game. I really didn't like it at first. Yes, I did know that, Fred. And it bombed at the box office, which is good. Yeah. Good tune. Climb. Climb.
Spannung ist ja kaum auszuhalten.
Climb. Is there anything here, though?
Gestern haben mich 3 Franzosen angesprochen. Die wollten
Oh, really?
der Waffenessens beitreten.
I think I walked past a cinema and I might have saw that it was on
Stehen noch für jeden
when it was out.
völkische Einheit.
And I was like, oh yeah,
Merkt gleich, dass du noch neu bist.
that's the thing.
Viele gesehen mit so einer großen Klappe wie du. Die wandern nur als Erste interessiert.
Okay. I think we'll go. I think that leads to the next area anyway. So we'll climb over.
Dich wirst, wenn es ernst wird.
Was soll hier schon passieren? Hier ist es ruhig wie auf dem Friedhof.
Ja, ja.
Yeah, true.
Die Bonzen sich die Taschen vollstopfen, spielen wir hier die Zielscheibe.
I haven't seen The Crow City of Angels. Have you seen it?
Umso besser. Den
E
geb ich gern
review.
was auf die Fresse.
I could shoot at the oil pools to set the enemy on fire.
It's the game backseat gamer. Unbelievable.
Hat auch ganz Europa.
Grim would be so upset.
Und denk an die Schande von Versailles.
Junge Schneck, ganz so, wie sie uns das auf der Akademie weiß machen. Die Wirklichkeit sieht etwas anders aus. Ich mein's nur gut.
Danke, ich kann schon auf mich selber aufpassen. Ich mach jetzt meinen Rundgang weiter.
Yeah, I'm the same as you, Fred. What did you think of it? Let's have a look here. So there's a bloke here, immediately in front of me, who walks out to there. This could work, this could work, this could work. Okay, this is working for me. I'm getting good at this game. What a claim. It's not great, it's a sequel, but it has nothing to do with the first one. That was my understanding, yeah. The only thing I do know, soundtrack, not that bad. Some decent tunes on the soundtrack. But yeah. And I think all the other ones after that were like straight to the video or whatever. Sounds bad, yeah. Love all the clipping. If you like clipping, this is like game of the century. I think not being able to dump the bodies into the water, I think that's just sad. Because that's the sort of thing, like, literally anyone who's going to play this is going to think, can you dump the bodies in the water? No. There's a fuse box there. I think that's what that is. Which I'll break with my mind. He doesn't care about that, though. Fair enough. I respect him for not caring about that. Despite this game coming out in 2009, it feels like a game that could have come out in like 2002. It feels like a PS2 game rather than a PS3 game. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like it's from the previous generation. No, he doesn't get paid enough, okay. Check this out. Check that out. Oh, yeah. Maybe they're related, this guy and that guy. Vodka one shh. I think this is like their engine as well, like their own engine. It's yeah. I mean, it's not terrible looking.
So ein Scheiß. Darf man hier nicht mal mehr rauchen? Sollen sie...
Mafia 3. Mafia 3 had excellent dumping into the water, actually. Not only could you dump them into the water, a crocodile would come along and eat them. Come on. That's like the gold standard for that sort of thing. Oh, see, this is so lame. You can't even take this guy back to there, because that's like a separate area. This guy doesn't care either. Use wardrobes or toilets to hide from the enemy. Just like in real life. We've all done that at some point. You go into the bog to avoid talking to someone. The good thing I'm the best shooter of all time. I mean, I'm like dead. I mean, in terms of like pure, my actual health is like minuscule. Oh, it's going up a little bit. I'm now wearing like little plimsolls down at the bottom there. Some nice white plimsolls. Oh, so yeah, you can hide. Oh, it's not romantic. No animation, of course. This game's just anti-animation. Oh, my health has grown up quite a bit. I've got like white boots on now. I feel like I did that. Oh! What's the name of that song? You know The Cure? Close to Me? That music video? You seen that one? It doesn't work anymore. They don't care.
Ich würde ja lieber schön mit dem Boot auf dem Fluss rumschippern, statt hier dumm Wache zu halten.
Ja, da wäre ich dabei.
Gets rid of some of the light, I guess. I now have white trousers on. It's a good one, Fred. Very memorable. I remember seeing that when I was a wee lad. I still remember it. It is a bit like World War Zero, actually. Yeah. It had the exact same motif. Don't know if you would call that a motif. The exact same idea for the health. By the way, I'm like dead. I'm like 0.0001 health here, but hopefully it will regenerate a little bit again. How many bullets do I have? 2. I do have morphine. Oh, I've got my little white shoes back on. We're grand. Push. I did a thing. I guess that's where I need to go. Maybe it's here. Let's try this. That's a nice
Locked. First, I had to find the right key.
locked.
The key had to be here somewhere. There had to be a key for it somewhere. The key had to be here somewhere. There had to be a key for it somewhere.
I like the little question mark in the corner. Completely unnecessary, but you know, I like it.
Ich kann es nicht abwarten, Gretel in dieser Uniform zu sehen. Dann wird ihr endlich der Respekt entgegengebracht, der ihr gebührt.
The camera just doesn't know what to be at during those killings sequences. I've assassinated quite a lot of men. I haven't assassinated Velvet yet. But maybe we'll get to that later. Welcome back from your unforgettable luncheon. I appreciate the multiple lines as well. So yeah, I can hide. Is there anything in the box? No, that is not a box that we can do anything with.
There had to be a key for it somewhere. There had to be a key for it somewhere.
So I've got 2 question marks in the corner now. They're piling up.
The key had to be here somewhere.
Oh. Puzzle solved. The uniform of a female SS helper, which can be pulled on in toilets and wardrobes. You can deceive enemy guards, and you can't sneak around in those noisy high heels. Very realistic, isn't it? Okay.
Ich sag dir, das waren bestimmt wieder diese feigen Widerstandskämpfer.
Mit Sicherheit. Halt bloß die Augen offen.
Okay, I'm nailing it so far.
In der ganzen Kompanie zu retten.
Correct. Yes, they smell pee. They said that my heels give me away. I don't know how that works. Good luck making the tea, Fred, and enjoy. Oh yeah, I understand. So if you're sneaking like that, it's loud AF. So you can't sneak up behind people, basically. So the problem is, I'm stuck in this uniform state. Hello, Quicks. Trying to work out what the white bar means. I whistled by accident. This is so clumsy. I kind of want that collectible. You know the scene in Austin Powers, the third one, the Goldmember. You know the bit where they sneak in and Austin Powers is on Mini-Me's shoulders. It feels like that. I think the first one is still quite funny. I think the other two have not aged very well. There's a sweetness to the first one, but I feel like the other two don't have. I'm not enjoying this Disguise gameplay. Despite just referencing it, the third one is definitely the worst. I'm just admiring her hair. Okay. Anything over here? Wow, this game is awesome, isn't it? I don't know. You see her at the start of the game in that hospital. That's what the screen is. Do I have to get the collectible again? Yes, I do. Yes, you are like one shot in this game. There only are two difficulties. The first one is called normal, but it's like this is for rookies, and the second one's called agents, but it says for experienced members. Or experienced players, rather. So I went for the second one. Do I look like a rookie to you? I don't think so. Yeah, I've been talking about that actually. I've mentioned that the health thing in the corner looks like Max Payne. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I just have to avoid the guys, I guess, better. I think as it gets smaller, you're getting closer to being spotted, basically. That white bar. This game definitely reminds me of Alekine's Gun, if anyone's familiar with that. This actually has better graphics than Alekine's Gun, even though that game came out way later. I've only got one bullet left.
Wer ist da?
Close call, Vulture, close call. I made it. Yeah, I'm not sure about the disguise system. Let's take it off for now. Some beautiful textures in this game. They all really like that song, huh? Oh, brutal. I've been spotted, apparently. So that's my morphine use, though. Nabnoob, I don't know. I don't think that's explained, really, the whole, like, morphine thing. Maybe we'll learn more about it later. But yeah, I don't know. They don't really go into why that's a thing. The game is just all of a sudden, hey, you can use morphine to get yourself out of tough situations. Oh, here's some more. But yeah. I don't really know why. Try and kill this guy. Keyword being try. Who knows what will happen. No one seems to drop ammo though. They sometimes drop health, which is good and all, but it'd be nice if they dropped ammo every once in a while, even if it was like 2 shots. It would still be quite nice. Blocked from the other side. Guess we'll just go around then. Oh, I thought I was in the shadow. Apparently not. I missed. That's okay, just kill me. That's fine. We can do that again, right? But do it better. But yeah, the game is definitely better if you're just playing it like this. I really don't like the disguise system so far. Hopefully I can do this bit better, because I had to use morphine the previous time. But there is morphine just around the corner anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Was für eine Scheiße hier.
They move fast though. Look at this. There you go. Like if they're walking and you're crouch walking, you can't really catch up to them. That's fine. Whatever. This is definitely dark over here, you would think. Oh, that's so lame. This game is so lame.
Das war's dann wohl.
Didn't get the prompt. At least restarting is super fast. There's no load, which is cool. There's one upside. But yeah, if you have no patience, then this is not the game for you.
Junge, Junge.
But there's the guy over there who's gonna spot me. It's not a big deal, but it's annoying. Yep, I see him. Might be okay though. That was a bit close for comfort, wasn't it? I don't think I need to hide the bodies there. It should be fine.
Du bist so gut wie tot.
Sure, why not? And I did need to kill that guy, because he had the key. Before going through there, is there anything over here? Not really. Used up all my morphine though. I assume this is locked. No, it's not. What is this? Ooh, I can exchange my silenced gun for a non-silenced gun, but that has a lot more ammo. So should I use this one shot and then come back? That's what I'm thinking. I could hide here and put my disguise back on, but I don't think I'll bother. Cutscene. I hope you guys enjoyed that cutscene. Because I definitely did. Loved it. Your accuracy in this game is pretty poor. Like, I probably would miss that entirely if I tried it. So I'm gonna wait for him to come kinda close and then I'll shoot him. And then I'll run back and try and get the other gun, if the game will let me. If it won't let me do that, I'm gonna be very sad. More morphine. Okay. That's okay. Maybe I'll just take the gun immediately. Oh, spotted me immediately, that's good. Now I've got cutscenes, which is nice. Oh, nice shot.
Das Miststück ist noch hier.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna work. The game is punishing, that's for sure.
Wer war das?
Oh, there's more. Probably gonna die. Two shots left. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do that. I thought there was more morphine here. Did I take it already?
That was his car. But Shunsel was nowhere to be seen. I had to find a way into the cathedral. He was probably already in there.
Probably. Oh, I've leveled up. Well, got a new upgrading star, as the game calls it. I mean, you have to upgrade stealth. It's a why is this even a feature, really? Leveling system, it just seems tacked on, doesn't it? 50 minutes. I was a soldier there, which is fair. I did shoot quite a lot of people.
It appeared as though I had found a way into the cathedral. I didn't know where the dark, musty vaults of the crypt would lead. The SS certainly were not here to hold a service. Whatever they were plundering, they were doing me a favor. They had finally delivered the butcher to me. I had to be careful.
I mean, you had to be
Shunsel and
careful
his infamous bodyguards could have been anywhere in the
from the
building.
get-go.
If there was an alarm, I would be certain to run into difficulties, and Shunsel, that psychopath, would take refuge behind his men.
I carried over my gun and my ammo from the previous level, and my health. Oh, just going for a stretch there. So, more health at least. And I can push a box. Why I can push that box, I don't know. Rogue Warrior has better knife kills, by the way. Just saying. As does 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. And all of these games came out the same year.
Und wer macht den Dreck jetzt wieder weg?
I'm not going to push the box this time. I'll give that a miss. Unless, does that actually help with the shadows here? I think that's what it is. I'll give the game credit, that's actually kind of clever. I have to give credit where it's due. I don't think you can shoot out lights in this game. I don't think that's a thing. It's pretty tricky because the game gives you like no leeway at all. Even if you're in the light for like a split second, that's enough for them to spot you. Welcome back, Redster. Absolutely no problem. Nothing wrong with doing a few side quests along the way. Pushing boxes is better than pushing drugs, I agree. Oh, brutal. I have to say, that's quite a brutal one. A lot of the knife kills have been underwhelming. That's one of the better ones. Imagine if Eminem was in this game. Well, yeah, I guess in 2009 it would be the clone. Sometimes I think you're better off just avoiding enemies entirely. They sometimes drop keys though, that's the thing. I don't know how I feel about the screen going red as you're getting closer to them. On paper, it's a cool idea. In practice, I'm not sure. Oh. I don't know what happened there, but it didn't look pleasant. But I thought I heard a gunshot, so I wasn't sure. Eep indeed.
I could try to pull the pin from the soldier's grenade. Then he'd be a walking bomb.
That sounds like a mad idea, to be honest, but let's try it. It didn't even work well. Oh, again? Good idea. Again, it's this game summed up, really. Good idea for execution. Do I still have my gas mask from earlier? No, they've taken that away from me. I do like the shadows. I'll cut your Jacobs off. You won't. The rat game, yeah. I haven't played that, but I have no real interest in it. People compare it to The Last of Us, so that's enough to make me go like, nah, you're okay. Oh, gotcha, Quicks. I've never seen any of those movies.
The
Those
water
Guy
was
Ritchie
under high
movies.
voltage. I had to turn off the power first.
The game thinks you're an absolute idiot. They're not supposed to be that good, are they? Okay, hopefully that works out.
Was ist mit den anderen? Auf dem Gang stehen auch noch Kisten, die noch nicht zugenagelt sind.
Keine Sorge, die werden schon noch abgeholt.
Wo werden die Kisten überhaupt hingebracht?
An einen sicheren Ort. Du verstehst. Schütze geht
I was under the impression that they're like good, but not like. I didn't think they were like essential viewing, you know.
Schau dir diese alten flämischen Meisterwerke hier an. Das ist viel mehr als nur etwas Farbe auf Holz geschmiert. Das ist Vision. Die Farbe transzendiert. Was? Ein Beispiel. Das Van der Weyden-Porträt von vorhin. Der schwarze Fürst vor schwarzem Hintergrund. Das unglaublichste
I do appreciate that they speak in German.
Wieso? Für mich sehen die ollen Schinken alle gleich aus.
It helps my immersion, you know.
So besonders sein.
Das Schwarz saugt alles auf, trägt alles in sich, doch es bleibt unsichtbar. Das Schwarz von Van der Weyden ist der Grund des Absoluten.
Du Klugscheißer.
No.
Du bist ja völlig blemblem. Es gibt größere Ölschinken mit viel mehr Farben und Figuren drauf und schöne Pferde und Landschaften.
Eine Landschaft
Why would she speak German?
zu malen als so ein Schwarz.
You mean like if she's in disguise or something?
Erzähl mir doch nichts. Du willst mich doch nur verarschen. Darauf falle ich nicht rein. Ich gehe meine Runde weiter.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a weird one because I know some of the older Medal of Honor games, by default, there's no subtitles, right? And obviously the Germans speak German. But if you can stick on optional subtitles that do translate it. So yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like a weird thing when you think about it. But yeah, I guess it's possible. I mean, this is the game where you take morphine and then all of a sudden you're in your underwear. So, you know, I mean, all bets are off, I think, at that point. Yes, and I like that in Max Payne 3. They do that deliberately so you feel like an outsider. This guy doesn't move, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't know what was going on there. I had enough. Checkpoint. That actually works. I wonder if you reload, do they hear it? Do you know what's a really good game? Manhunt. This Manhunt's really good about telling you what you can and can't get away with. But in a game like this, you kind of have to trial and error it. Yeah, I'm professional Velvet Assassin player. It's a lot better than this. I think getting the PC version to work though is a bit of a pain, isn't it? It was fine back in the day, back in the days of Windows XP, but yeah, it's kind of like the older GTA games. They're a bit of a pain to get working as well. It was, yeah. And on the original Xbox. A really nice feature of the PS2 version. I assume the Xbox version had this as well. If you had the SOCOM headset on PS2, you could have Stark Weber come for your earpiece, which is really cool. Let's
My
read.
dear Hilda, beloved, I have every one of your letters with me, always. Even now, as I write these lines in a hurry, just imagine what we found here in Paris. Actually, I'm not allowed to tell you, but I know. You will never tell anyone about it. Many treasures of incredible value were stored in the crypt. Just think, Herman told me that they found the heart of the Holy Virgin of Orleans, Joan of Arc, in one of the chests. The heart which miraculously did not burn on her pyre. Chancel will come to inspect it and take away all of the treasures personally. I suspect that he will keep some of them for himself. If we are lucky, we will receive special leave afterwards. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Then we could finally see each other again, my dearest. I hope very much that it happens. Forever yours, Rudiger.
Rudiger, what a lad. Nice skull on the locker there. Got a big gun again. I like it when games do that, yeah.
Alors, comment te sens-tu?
Comme un sale porc.
Oh, alors ça va.
Si tu veux être un porc, je t'en prie, vas-y. Mais j'ai l'impression que nous ne survivrons pas.
Allez, ne sois pas nerveux, Val. C'est ça qu'ils attendent. Je l'avais vu venir. Je croyais qu'on était d'accord et qu'elle devait disparaître.
Tu crois qu'elle nous entend?
I can't figure out, like, is this all a flashback leading up to, like, that stuff? I guess so. Excellent pushing, my lad.
I came closer. He was here, in the bell tower. His final hour had rung.
I thought I would push the box into him and like squeeze him and crush him. Wouldn't that be cool? But no.
I came closer.
It was a phenomenal plan. The best plan of all time. Yeah, I enjoyed the vibrating stairs. They're pretty cool.
In the bell tower. His final hour had rung.
Max Payne has vibrating beds. This game goes the extra mile and gives you a vibrating staircase. There's, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's again, it's kind of cool, kind of. Yeah.
Männer, haltet die Augen offen. Wenn sich das Miststück blicken lässt, dann macht ihr kurzen Prozess. Die glaubt wohl, sie könnte sich anschleichen, ohne dass wir es merken. Da hat sie sich gewaltig geschnitten.
It's like I said, Fred, the game is good when you're not in motion, when you're not playing it.
Spaß mit ihr. Das wollen sie ja nicht. Und dann macht ihr sie fertig.
Oh no. Hello, Hope. I hope you're doing phenomenally well. Oh, that guy dropped ammo. That's a rarity. just got home. Well, I hope you had a fine day. Far Cry 2, I can't remember. It's been so long since I've played Far Cry 2. And I mainly played it in multiplayer, believe it or not. Because I liked that it had custom maps. What is this guy made out of? Oh, it was a boss battle, that's what? Yeah, that's what we'll call it, a boss battle. That's cold. That's gangster.
After the butcher was dead, peace returned to Paris. At least for one night.
Soldier again. 4 out of 8 collectibles, that's shocking. A few months later in Hamburg, Germany.
Well-paid sources reported that a submarine had recently tied up at Dock 11 in the Hamburg harbour.
Thank you, Fred.
But that was not all. Top-secret documents were also said to be at the dock, showing the routes of various German submarines in the North Atlantic. It would be a nightmare for the Nazis if the papers fell into enemy hands. I was infiltrated into the German Reich for exactly this purpose. No agent had ever returned from there alive. Only once I had the papers in hand would I be able to move on to the second part of the operation. The destruction of the submarine, for which air support had been promised. But first I had to find a way onto the docks.
Definitely a different look. What weapons do I have now? Back to the silence, pew pew, and that's it. I'm noticing a trend here. Like the level will end off with a shotgun shooty bit kind of, and then the game will suddenly take that away from me. Am I missing something? I don't think she's particularly like sexualized, this character. I mean, I guess the morphine night dress thing is a bit strange.
Das ist schon besser. Herrike, du Bade! Diesmal entkommst du mir nicht. Treffer!
Gotcha. Oh. I think this works. We'll roll with that. Wow, Fred, really? Wow. Don't know what that lad was doing. I thought he was urinating for a second, but I don't think so. I don't know what was going on. Very serious. In the previous bit, like, she killed a man point blank with a shotgun. That must have made quite a mess, you would think.
Was für Schwächlinge.
Not to mention all these stealth maneuvers, stealth kill maneuvers. The camera just doesn't know what to do. The camera can't cope. Ah, there we go. Good thinking, Fredster. I believe it. Anything else knocking around here? We're moving on. Aha. Solved it. I think that bit went well. Not very often that happens. Did you like that it had to load that climate? Black screen for initiating the climbing, and then another black screen for when you get to the top.
There had to be a key for it somewhere.
More morphine. That's how the best games did, of course. I would imagine this game just sweep the awards that year.
Hier passiert doch sowieso nichts.
One more collectible and then I can level up a thing again. Can I climb up again? No, you can't. What a load of bum.
Wann ziehen die Idioten da oben endlich den Kistenstapel hoch? Gleiche Schichtwechsel und ich komme hier nicht raus.
Dum 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 dum. I feel like the AI is a bit random. With whistle.
Wer ist da?
It's the old grey whistle test. That's what they watched back in the day.
Feige Sau! Zeig dich!
Ah, what? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, this game is so disappointing sometimes. So disappointing. I was like an inch away.
Feige Stück, komm raus! Sie ist weg. Zurück.
The music's a bit OTT, isn't it? All just because they heard a whistle.
Verdammt! Und sie voll!
The exit was blocked, but the lever for the winch had to be there somewhere.
Lever? We would say lever, wouldn't we? I think so. Oh, I can't pick up the crowbar. I use my morphine, which is a bit sad. Hopefully we'll get more soon, though. Yeah, it's a mixture. It's a real mixture. Yeah, I killed someone. I think there's morphine around here. Correct. Well remembered, Vodster. I have a vest now. An armor vest, which protects you from deadly injuries by bullets. I guess you just wear that automatically then. Excellent. Killing someone, my lad. Can't remember what I said. Vibrating stairs once again. Not awful, this game, but I wouldn't call it good.
Hoffentlich kommt bald die Ablöse.
Oh, good try, Fred. That was a real good, honest try. You still won though, so I mean, not bad, eh? Not bad at all. See, this guy moves a bit too quickly for my liking.
Was für eine Scheiße hier.
See what I mean? And there's broken glass there if I need to avoid. I could have set off his grenades. Oh no, they definitely do work, Fred. Definitely. Oh, that was really close, Quicks. That see in the last like 2-3 weeks, it has done the 2 out of 3 frogs so much recently. It's unbelievable.
Ist ja kaum auszuhalten.
Excellent shot, my lad. Couldn't really see another way of doing that. I guess you could whistle him. But the whistle seems a bit awkward. Like when they're on like searching for you stage, they're very erratic, very hard to kind of judge. I don't know what that did. I mean, it did something. I'm sure it was well good, but yeah, don't know. Oh, it moved the boxes or something, I think. Maybe. Saving content. Please don't turn off your system. Please. Well, there you go. They got one thing right at least. I wish the self kills were better. Some of them are okay. But I like just everything about them. The camera. It's just everything. They're just not good enough.
Die Spannung ist ja kaum auszuhalten. Schnaps wäre jetzt gut.
The weird filter as well doesn't really help. Can't wait to get this soundtrack on vinyl. Full of bangers. Oh, there. Okay. They move too fast and I move too slow. And they don't stand still for very long. They stand still for like 2 seconds. What game is better, this or Deadfall Adventures? Oh, that's interesting, Fred. I think I saw The Incredibles when it first came out, but it's a film that I remember pretty much none of. But yeah, that's pretty cool. See, this guy is standing still like all the time. He's the best. Oh, brutal. I mean, kicking a man in his testicles, that's pretty bad as it is. Following it up with an execution. Cold. Because the game's so linear, hiding bodies seems like a waste of time for the most part. Exactly. I think any man would.
There, someone had left a window open.
It wants me to go out the window. You can't shoot through the keyhole. I think you could in Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, which was a bit crazy.
Kommt sie voll mit Blei! Verdammt, sie ist weg!
This game is artistic. Oh no, we have to go back quite a bit, don't we? Oh no. And Vodster, you did this bit so well. Awake is good. It's a good game. That is a proper game. Made by proper developers. I wouldn't mind replaying Awake. Maybe someday I'll even do Kubrick.
Hoffentlich kommt bald die Ablöse.
I don't know. I feel like if John Wick came out during the PlayStation or the PS2 era, you definitely would have got John Wick video games. Definitely. Reptiloid doesn't like it. But, you know, he also doesn't like Max Payne, so take his opinion with a grain of salt. And don't get me wrong, I love Reptiloid, lovely guy, but he's wrong. Enter the Matrix. When am I going to stream Enter the Matrix? Fred's been gagging for it for like 3 years. It would be fun revisiting Enter the Matrix because I haven't played it in like 20 years. 2 decades. I don't know. I can't remember how that works, the hacking stuff.
Was für...
I did notice when that man shot me earlier, my flak jacket does make me a little bit more sturdy, I guess. He's floating, I think. Yeah. Floating a little bit. He's having a great time. I don't know why I hide the bodies. It's just habit, isn't it?
There, someone had left a window open.
Der Zustand der Einheit. Zur vollsten Zufriedenheit.
That's BS, isn't it? I'm sorry, I'm just fuming. Don't mind me. That guy phased through there. That was sweet. My black jacket's gone. At least I can use a flare gun now, so I can truly be AWIC. I do have some nice knee socks, correct. Let's enjoy some lore.
Top priority. Hamburg, 12th October 1943. Officers only. Secret Imperial matters regarding secret documents for submarine Operation Icewolf. Due to special circumstances, the following must be expressly indicated. All matters connected with Operation Icewolf are to be dealt with autonomously. All secret documents from the submarines U-125 and U-128 will be held for the time being in the commanding officer's safe at Dock 11. The documents are to be protected at all costs. Orders which are necessary for the security of the documents take precedence over all other orders. By proxy, HHGF Kleinbaum, SD.
That's a lot of letters. Oh, I have a leveling thing, don't I? I'm now 3 stars stealth person. This door doesn't work. Yeah, it feels very tacked on though. And pointless. Contracts, yeah. I actually totally understand the comparison, yeah. That is one of my favorite video game soundtracks of all time. phenomenal. Most things he's ever done, pretty good. But yeah, Hitman Contract has an amazing soundtrack. And even the license stuff that they've thrown in is really good as well. So yeah. Yeah, a bit of Paul Anka, right? What am I doing? Find the documents. Oh, there's a ladder. No. I thought that was a ladder. No. How did I get in there? There's got to be a way. Wow, the knife actually has a use. Can you believe it? Now that animation, that doesn't look good. I think we can all agree. That's a bit shonky. There's a British video game journalist word. Looks a bit shonky. Thank you, Navno. I mean, it's not one of my better streams, but I'm glad you think it's alright. It's an excellent question. One I do not have the answer to. Let's have a look at the map. Like, I'm just going backwards here. This feels wrong, doesn't it? Confused by this game. Vibrating stairs, ahoy. Ah, this is where we had the good climbing animation. It's quite a spooky game. Remember this back in the day? I mean, there's no way you have to go all the way back here. I appreciate that you can. WD-40 would have come in quite handy, yeah. Yeah, no. None of this is helping. Let's go back. I do have a flare gun. I wonder how good it is, or like how useful it actually is. I guess it was worth going back just for the med kit. Most things in this game are weird, aren't they? Apart from the fence climbing, that's like the one thing that the game nailed. It's a weird thing to get right, but you know, they got it right. Stabbing the door doesn't help. Oh, that was a big brain idea. Smashing the map to find a secret thing behind it. I mean, the game has been really linear so far. And the game said about using the window. But maybe I just had to use the window in order to get the drop on these guys, but I didn't do it that way. I did it my way. Yes, correct. Hours of fun. Should we reload the checkpoint? I actually don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no. Don't worry. It's a good game, right? Right? Maybe. It's a possibility, yeah. It could be something stupid like that. Perfect. Not perfect at all. It was a mess, but you know.
There, someone had left a window open.
I thought you had to climb up on the boxes to get over the wall. See, that would actually make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't know.
Was ist hier los?
See what I mean about the AI though? I can't really predict it.
Wir kriegen dich, da kannst du...
Good chin. Yeah, what does that do? You would think that this officer lad would drop something important. Enjoy, Quicks. And good luck. I feel stupid. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. But am I? Is it obvious? I don't know. What does that do? Everyone is screaming at their tellies, their phones, their computers. Everyone knows what you have to do, right? Well, that makes me feel better. Very exciting game. Filled with action. I can climb this, guys. I've cracked it. I've cracked the crystal maze. It wasn't that obvious, and it also wasn't what's the words? You weren't really led to go back again. There was nothing to really indicate that you had to go back again. So I feel justified in not knowing what to do. No problem, Quicks. I hope that was worth the wait. Is it a U-boat or a U-boot? That's the question. No, this game calls them boats.
Die neuesten Modelle, die besten U-Boote der Welt. Mit denen werden wir den Jungs ordentlich einheizen.
Scheinst dich ja auszukennen.
Das ist mein Steckenpferd. Mein Schwager ist Oberfähnrich bei den Grauen Wölfen.
Mit denen möchte ich lieber nicht tauschen. Glatter Selbstmord, wenn du mich fragst.
Die haben aber die neuen Boote bekommen jetzt alles eine spezielle Anti-Radar-Beschichtung. Und Sonarstörkörper.
Hört sich beeindruckend an. Ist da wer?
Well, the flare gun works. Not as good as the blood flare gun, but I guess that's the gold standard.
A German submarine captain, completely drunk. I could make sure he never woke up again. One experienced hunter less.
Well, that looks good, doesn't it? Should have had like a exclusive stealth kill animation for people lying down like that. I get that that's harder to do, but you know, it would be nice. appreciate it, Fredster. But if anyone does want to judge, I don't mind. I'm easy either way.
Wenn ja schon die Augen von den Dämpfen her. Mir wenigstens eine Gasmaske geben können. Ich froh, wenn meine Schicht vorbei ist.
Be nice if you could just jump on their head. You know, like in Splinter Cell, if you land on someone, you automatically take them down. My crosshair placement does suck, but it's something that I just have to deal with. Oh, I got spotted. Absolutely fuming about that. Can they go up ladders though? That's the question. Probably not. I'm gonna say that this game isn't good enough to do that. Think of how good I could be. How much better I could be if my crosshair placement was good. Yeah, the camera cuts are bad. I got a shiny key. Isn't that good? It's a bit of an insult now, isn't it? Saving content. Can't climb up that. I'm fine with that too, Quicks. It's all good either way. Oh, hidden morphine. That sounds like the title of something. Are there other kinds of kettles? Like, what's a non-water kettle? Lou Reed best of compilation. And of course it just has Metal Machine music on it. That's the best of, is Metal Machine music. Crisp. True. It's been a while since I've listened to Metal Machine music. Might have to change that, you know? I picked it up. Yeah. Listening party. Yeah. You can take it off again. Isn't that good? Absolutely. You don't have to worry about your filter though. At least. Oddworld Abe's Exodus. I'm sure that's the one you mean, right? Mingley. Your use of the word cycles, Fred, just reminds me of Battlefield Earth. And that's always a good thing.
Stehen geblieben!
London? I have no more morphine. My morphine days are over. Or not. So how many of you guys are gonna play this game then? I would imagine you're all pretty excited to give it a go. Crowded House. Any Crowded House fans in the audience tonight? Downloading it as you make your tea. Excellent. How many shots to have? 6. I don't know. Can you reload this properly, please? Thank you. I don't know. The flare gun seems alright, but keyword being alright. I don't think you'd like this game. I don't think anyone would like this game. I can't really imagine anyone who would like it. However, I'm sure there are people who like this game. I think the Steam review thing, I think it's mixed when you look up the store page for this. Oh yeah, I'm sure it was. And it probably put them off video games for life. It's not terrible. It's a bit better now that I have some familiarity with its mechanics. I have a better idea of how everything works. But yeah, it is rough. It is $6, yeah. Didn't used to be. I'm pretty sure it was a lot more at one point. But yeah, these days, it's like $6. Not on sale. Yeah, there's a bit of a learning curve. Oh yeah, this game, if we're comparing games here, this game is way better than the Apoco crap. I mean, at least this is interesting. At least it's doing something. At least it's trying. But it just generally feels and looks and plays sloppily. This game doesn't feel like it's quite done yet. I found a code. I hope they both enjoy kissing the wall. That's just more hell. See again? See what I mean? It's such a tease. Don't really need the gas mask on anymore, but it looks cool, doesn't it? I guess he heard the footsteps. I think that's why he went on alert. It worked out in my favor. There's glass there though. That works. Can I crawl here? I can. Ah, that's how you're supposed to get around the glass.
Excellent.
Ooh.
These documents with the routes of the German submarines would be an enormous help to Britain. Those two submarine aces won't be sinking any more freighters.
I didn't even realize that was a secondary objective. Submarine aces. Sure. Seaman. Hillman. Correct. Why you didn't see me, I don't know. Seaman, yes indeed. Also the name of that game on the Dreamcast. Back with tea leaves. Hey lads, okay. Fair enough. Welcome back.
Das war's dann wohl.
Lad is a good game. So the unfortunate thing is, because I walked over there first, means that I activated that checkpoint at kind of a per moment.
Hallo?
Good luck watching your movie, Quicks, so thank you for hanging out. Yeah, I wouldn't call this a good game. For sure. Ha-ta. But like, what is this AI? Why is this lab going into that corner? I'm trying to recreate what I did last time. But the AI is just not up to the task, is it?
Du bist tot! Tot, hörst du? Gib auf, du hast keine Chance!
Excellent. These documents with the routes of the German submarines would be an enormous help to Britain. Those two submarine aces won't be sinking any more freighters.
Okay. You could also climb to the left there, but I feel like that's a bad idea. She likes that execution. feel like we're seeing it quite a bit. I guess. At least I didn't get spotted this time. So, who'd do this bit cleanly? Hello, Illuminati. I mean, that is true. I would actually probably prefer this over Assassin's Creed, yeah. I think you're right. Assassin's Creed is like better made. Absolutely. But I actually like what this game is going for. But Assassin's Creed, on the other hand, is just so vapid.
Junge, Junge. So viel Spannung ist ja kaum auszuhalten.
I'll give the game credit, there are quite a lot of animations for those kill moves. I didn't know, I know of it, but never played it. It was quite heavily advertised back in its day. Was that a Codemasters joint?
Spannung ist ja kaum auszuhalten.
This guy is pissed. I can't climb through the window. You could shoot the barrel and blow him up, but that seems a bit rude, doesn't it? Oh yeah, I don't think that would be an Illuminati game. Definitely not. There was also a game, they made a game based on the movie The Great Escape. That was developed by Pivotal Games, the same guys who did the Conflict series. I wanted to shoot the barrel, but I guess that works as well. That's just health, isn't it? No, it's flare. I knew it was something that I didn't need. A fair collection of frisbees, yeah. They're very nice frisbees, to be fair. Recently, Frizz, just why this pops into my head, I watched an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation. Well, that just ended, didn't it? That just like... the game was just like, you've had enough now. That was quite good though. I could potentially get there, Fred, I think.
The second part of the plan could begin. The pilots were eager to deliver their presents, as they called them. There was just one problem. The target could not be seen in the dark. Flares would betray the surprise attack. We've got to get the subs before they dive. Therefore, I had to mark the target from the ground. The tanker standing near the quay would provide more than enough light.
Quay?
An explosive charge would be enough to turn night into day. There had to be explosives somewhere in this naval harbor. I only had to find them.
Quay? Can you believe it? Can I have some quavers, please? I guess so, Grim, yeah. I need a quay. And I agree, there is quite a lot to love. Beverly Crusher. Skips are better than quavers. Yeah, I would agree with that, yeah. I should probably stop there, actually. That's probably a brilliant time to stop. I'm obviously joking, Fritz. I think it's not terrible, this game, but it's definitely not good. So yeah, that's not exactly like strong praise, is it? I'll try and figure out why the on-screen chat's not working. Maybe it will work tomorrow. Some very strong copium though, isn't it? Is there anything happening on Twitch.television? Okay. No problem. Thank you very much all for hanging. I'll hopefully be on again tomorrow, and hopefully the on-screen chat will work. I don't know what happens. Don't know what's going on. But yeah, bye-bye.